All right, everybody, it's another edition of Fast Five. I'm going to work on not using my hands a lot because Jay makes fun of me for it, so we'll see if I can get, screw that. Welcome to another edition of Fast Five. I'm Scott, that's Jay. He doesn't have much to say, let's go.
Question number 1.
Saints safety Raphael Bush was put on injured reserve this week, while Jarris Byrd remains out with knee swelling. The depleted Saints secondary can best be described as blank.
Sacked, which is ironic because Carson Palmer wasn't sacked one time last Sunday. As much as the secondary's beat up, it's the fact that they have no pass rush that's only going to duplicate how poorly the secondary is going to play this year. They're going to struggle unless they can get a pass rush. Sean Payton said it today. Hey, Sean, how's the pass rush? It leaves a little bit to be desired. A guy that doesn't say too much to the media can't really hide that fact yet.
No, you can't. Rock bottom is the way I would describe it. As a matter of fact, they're so rock bottom, the rumor is starting that they're getting ready to sign Jason David.
Remember, what? If they sign Jason David, I would literally rock bottom Sean Payton and go to jail.
I made it up, but you get my point.
Question number 2.
Number 13 LSU hosts number 18 Auburn Saturday at 2:30 in Death Valley. Which Tiger team will win this SEC West showdown and why?
Ooh, that's a tough one. Before the season started, I picked LSU to go 10-2 with a loss at home to Auburn. Now, Jeremy Johnson has played very poorly in the first 2 games. I gotta believe he's gonna be better. And looking back, I really want to go ahead and say, well, I've changed my mind, but I said it before the season started, and I'll go ahead and say it again now. Tonight, Auburn parties like it's 1999, which is the last time they won in Tiger Stadium.
LSU wins because he said it. Have you seen Jeremy Johnson play? Jay, they almost lost to Jacksonville State.
The definition of almost lost is they won.
The definition of Jacksonville State is FCS. You're supposed to beat them by 40. I get that they won, but it's the performance against Jacksonville State that leads me to my opinion that LSU is going to win this game.
Dude, you read too much into it. I'm just saying.
And you can't read.
Question number 3.
Louisiana's Raging Cajun running back Elijah McGuire rushed for 5 touchdowns versus Northwestern State on Saturday night. Will he ever accomplish the feat again?
Yes, if he's still a Raging Cajun next year and not playing on Sundays because he's just too good. I know that he tied the record with Brian Mitchell and Alonzo Harris, but Eli's just too good. He did it in 3 quarters. We know he could have gotten 6. I'm going to say if he's still around next year, he's not only going to match it, he's going to break the record at some point.
Yeah, I'm going to say no. And the reason I'm going to say no is, as Scott just said, that's only been accomplished 3 times in Cajun history. Let's not get carried away here. Elijah got 5 because A, his teammates helped him out and putting him in a position to score with the exception of the 88-yard run. And B, Cajun offense is pretty good, all in all. So, this isn't an easy thing to do. I'm going to say no, depending on where that Idaho game is next year.
Question number 4.
In the Battle of Texas baseball, which team will win the AL West? Houston Astros or Texas Rangers?
Well, I probably should say Texas because everything is pointing that way. The Astros have been struggling a little bit down the stretch. Texas has won head-to-head the last 2 nights, and by doing that, if the teams wind up tied, Texas has the tiebreaker. But I refuse to give up on the Astros. They've been one of the great stories in baseball this year. I'm going to say Houston wins the West.
And I'm going to say you are wrong. As you said, you probably should take Texas.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, Kevin. I'm sorry, Steve. I'm sorry, Astros fans. But the last week has pretty much told us, I'm sorry, Bandits. The Texas Rangers, they're going to win the West.
Question number 5.
Norris Cole signed his 1-year qualifying offer with the Pelicans on Wednesday, as his game and sweet flat-top haircut will be back for another season in New Orleans. Which current or former athlete had the best haircut?
There's a lot of ways you can go with this. Jay's probably going to say late Michael Jordan because he shaved it, and, Jay hadn't had hair in a long time. You got to go with Dr. J or Troy Polamalu. 2 very different. The worst is Brian Bosworth. Just get that crap out of here. But I'm going to say Dr. J because it was kind of a trademark. And Troy Polamalu just flying around on the field, the locks just hanging out the back of his helmet. I know I cheated. I took 2, but I'm going to use them both.
Well, first of all, you don't know if that's Troy Polamalu's hair because he's always wearing a helmet. He might have just had some stuff tied to the back to make it look like he had all that long hair.
Have you tried that before? Is that
Oscar Gamble, the former Chicago White Sox and New York Yankees player who would go ahead and put the batting helmet on and his fro stuck out about this much back in the late 70s. Oscar Gamble, it's not close. And neither were the 2 sides of his hair.
Wait, literally like this?
Oh no, it was big, man. You go check out. Go look at some pictures.
Everybody watching
of
can
Oscar
look at a
Gamble.
picture of him right here.
That's
we'll
right.
see if it's that big as Jay described.
That was one heck of a haircut, dude, or in this case, not a haircut.
And that's it for
Kind of like
Fast
Troy
Five.
Polamalu.
Scott Prather, Jay Walker. We'll see you next week, and hopefully the Saints win, man. They're playing the Bucks.
God, I hope so.
Who dat?
Who dat?
Who dat?
Who dat?
Who dat?